Bienvenidos! Welcome to another episode of Spain on a Fork. As always, it is so great to have you here. I hope you're staying safe and healthy out there, and 2022 is off to a fabulous start for you. Anyways, today we have another great recipe, one that is packed with so many flavors and is very healthy for you. We're talking chickpea wraps with a delicious garlic sauce. Now, this is the kind of dish that's perfect for any occasion, as it's so easy to put together and it's all done in just 15 minutes, folks. You can serve these wraps either as a tapas appetizer or even as a main course, next to some roasted potatoes and a bottle of Spanish wine for the ultimate dining experience. Really quick before we begin, a shout out to one of my patrons, Karen Bird. Once again, Karen, thank you so much for being a patron of Spain on a Fork. You know how much I appreciate you. All right, let's begin by grabbing a large fry pan and heating it with a medium heat. While the pan is heating, I'm going to grab a jar of chickpeas, which is the same thing as the canned ones, drain them into a sieve, and rinse the chickpeas under some cold running water. Now, the size of the jar that I'm using is 570 grams, which becomes 400 grams once it's drained, or 2.5 cups of cooked chickpeas. Once the chickpeas have been washed, make sure to shake off any of the excess water and add them into the hot pan. And we'll also add in a 1/4 cup of vegetable broth, which is 60 milliliters. And we'll give this a gentle mix. That way all the chickpeas are coated in the broth, and then place them in a single layer, just as best as you can, and simmer them for a couple minutes. After about 4 to 5 minutes, and the majority of that broth has been absorbed by the chickpeas, I'm going to add in 1 tablespoon of extra virgin olive oil, which is 15 milliliters, along with 1 teaspoon of sweet smoked Spanish paprika, which is 2.30 grams, half a teaspoon of ground cumin, which is about 1.5 grams, and we'll season with sea salt and freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll give this a gentle mix, that way all the chickpeas are coated in the spices. Then we'll turn off the heat, and we'll leave our chickpeas to sit here at room temperature. That way all the flavors can develop. In the meantime, let's start making the garlic sauce. I'm going to add in 1/3 cup of plain hummus into a bowl. This is about 85 grams. We'll finely grate in 1 large clove of garlic. If you don't have a grater, you can just finely mince the garlic. Add in 1 tablespoon of milk, which is 15 milliliters. I'm using oat milk, but you can use whatever milk you like. Squeeze in 1 teaspoon of fresh lemon juice, which is about 5 milliliters, and 1 tablespoon of finely chopped fresh parsley, which is 4 grams. You can substitute the fresh parsley for dried parsley. Just add in about half a teaspoon. Then we'll lightly season with sea salt and a little freshly cracked black pepper. And we'll whisk it together until we end up with a beautiful creamy sauce. For the next step, let's start getting the lettuce ready for the wraps. I'm going to be using baby romaine lettuce, but you can use whatever lettuce you like, such as bib lettuce, or you can even use flour tortillas if you like. I'm going to start gently removing the leaves from the head of lettuce and adding them into a strainer. Then we'll give the leaves of lettuce a quick rinse under some cold running water, and add them into a salad spinner and spin them completely dry. If you don't have a salad spinner, no big deal. You can just gently pat them dry with a dishcloth. All right, let's start assembling our dish. I'm going to begin by adding some of the chickpeas into the lettuce wraps. Then adding some of the creamy garlic sauce over the chickpeas, and topping it off with some finely chopped red onion and some finely chopped tomatoes. Check it out, our chickpea wraps with garlic sauce is done. This is another one of those dishes where less is more and simplicity meets extraordinary. So easy to make, made with the simplest ingredients, and it truly has such a beautiful presentation. Let's give them a try and see how they turned out. All right, folks, time for the moment of truth. Let's see how this tastes. I spilled some. That's so good. I'm gonna be honest with you, This is like my new obsession right now because it's so good. It's light on its feet, but it's got the greatest flavors ever. You know, like I always tell you, it's the kind of food you should be eating because it's very healthy for you. It's gonna fill your body with so much goodness. It's made with basic ingredients, but most importantly, it's gonna make you feel great to tackle on this thing that we call life. Give these a try. You're gonna absolutely love them. If you enjoyed today's video, hit that like button, leave me a comment below, and don't forget to share this video with your family and friends. That way our Spain on a Fork community can continue to grow. Till the next time, hasta luego.